Hey, welcome back to the Nansera Wellness YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing yoga for asthma or someone who has lung ailments, or maybe you have allergies. If it's the season, this is the flow for you. It will help you unblock your nostrils, it will help you build lung capacity and breathe better altogether. But please remember, this does not replace medical advice or seeing a doctor or using your meds. Before we get started, if you're new here, kindly subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and tell me in the comment section what more would you like to see, or what do you think of my teaching, what can I do better. All of it is welcome. Otherwise, let's get started. So we're going to start in a kneeling position. Alternatively, you can sit, or if you have a pillow, you can also put it behind your thighs for comfort. That feels good. And we're going to start with facial doughties. So we're going to bring our thumbs towards the end of the eyebrows, and then we're going to sweep one hand across the forehead, and when it reaches the end, you sweep the other hand across the forehead like that. Just trying to apply a bit of pressure as you sweep it across. And also don't push too much, but yeah, apply a bit of pressure. Feels so good. You should feel the pressure, not too much like, oh my God, you're trying to rip your skin off, but you should feel a bit of pressure when you're applying. Okay, I don't remember. I don't know how many I've done so far, but that should be good. How does that feel? Good, I hope. Now you're going to bring your index and middle finger together. Bring your thumb to cover the ring and little finger. Then you're going to bring them together in the inner corners of your eyes, and then slowly apply pressure. Well, actually, you're going to bring the thumbs to the lower points of your jaws, and then you're going to bring the fingers together, then slowly applying pressure, bring them under the eyes, sweeping them all the way up towards the top of the ears, and then sweep them all the way back. Yes, like that. Beautiful. Let's keep going, at least 10 rounds. This really helps to massage the sinuses, so you can breathe better. Sometimes if they're blocked, this face massage or kriya helps to open them up. So you can always do this first thing in the morning. These two movements will really, really help. All right. Now we're going to bring our thumbs to the neck, and then we're going to rub our hands up like that and down. Up and back like that. Just massaging these points that help us breathe. What's that? Hey there. Sorry, just keep moving. That feels really good. These are the points where oxygen passes to go through to our lungs. So just massage them and blocking them. Sometimes there's stagnant mucus in there. So this movement really helps to unblock them. Amazing. So if you still feel like there's a bit of blockage in your nostrils, that's okay. I want you can stay seated like that, or maybe tuck your toes like that and come to bringing your glutes to your heels. We're going to stay here for a bit. So do what really is comfortable for you, but even halfway you can come out and adjust if it feels too much on your knees. It should never be painful. You're going to bring your thumbs to your palms and form a wrist, a fist. Then you bring them under your armpits. If it's only, let me say, if it's only the left nostril that's blocked, then bring the left fist under the right nostril and hold it there. But if it's both nostrils and you just want to balance them out to be breathing properly, then bring both thumbs under the armpits and hold it there in a breath balancing pose. Option to close your eyes and simply be mindful of the breath. Without stressing or wondering when they will be unblocked, just relax and be mindful and trust the process. And when you feel like your nostrils are open, come out of the pause. If they're not yet, you can pause me and stay into the pause until you feel like they've unblocked. And then you can come out of the pause and join us, yeah? All right, I'll put this away to the side. You're going to come to lying on your belly. We're going to come into Makarasana or crocodile pose. Dropping the elbows into the mat, bringing your hands under your jaw. And then from here, you're going to start walking the elbows forward, but breathe and be mindful of the neck while you tilt the head back. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and hold it here. And slowly coming out of the pose, coming all the way to standing on your knees or kneeling, lifting up, and we're going to do some camel movements here. So we're going to start by swinging the left hand out to the right, all the way up and back. If you cannot reach for your heels, you can reach for a block. And then slowly swinging that hand all the way back to the left. It finds the left heel and sit. And then lift up, swing the right hand all the way to the left. And then swing it back, finding a seat. Bring the right hand to the right heel. Lift and swing all the way back. Slowly returning all the way down to a seat. Left hand finds left foot. Swing up, twisting to the left and back. On the inhale, we swing up, and on the exhale, we return to seated position. Breathe in, swing. Breathe out and sit. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now we're going to return back to kneeling. This time we're going to bring our hands to our lower back. Push the hips forward while we let the trunk fall back and let the neck be heavy. Let everything relax, releasing tension, returning to the breath. Option to stay here. If you want, maybe you reach for your heels. Whatever feels good. This is where I am today. Also, you have the option to turn the fingers to face down, like you're inserting them in back pockets. Breathe. And slowly rising. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to return back to lying on our backs, on our bellies. And then you're going to send the hands back, bend the knees, maybe reach for the ankle joints. If it's not accessible for you, you can use a strap around the ankle joints to act as extension for your arms and pull onto that strap. And slowly lift the chest. Breathe here. You can stay here, or if it's possible for you, lifting your knees off the mat. And breathe. And slowly release. Bring your hands to form cushions. Forehead rests onto your hands. And windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Hey, what was that? And back to center. Send the hands back. Lift the chest and kick back. Again, release. Coming onto your hands. Windshield wiper from side to side. Amazing. Now from here, we're going to turn around. Coming onto our backs. I want us to do one more back bend. Option to use your pillow. We're going to do Matyasana. Come onto your elbows. Lift your chest and let your head fall back. And hold it here. Or maybe the crown of your head completely touches the mat. And breathe. And slowly coming up. And if you feel like I'm going too fast, you can always pause me and hold the pose longer. Coming out of your fish pose, lying all the way down, interlace your fingers, send them overhead. And stretch into a morning stretch. Point your toes, ground your lower back into the mat. Maybe release the hands and just stretch here. And release. Bend the right knee, hug it to your chest. Breathe in. And on the exhale, lift up, bring the forehead towards that knee. Breathe in, release and switch. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, lower. This time bending both knees. Exhale, forehead to the knees and hold it here. And slowly release. Bring your hands to the back of your thighs. Rock and roll all the way up to an easy seat, Sukhasana. And we're going to do some breathing exercises, some pranayama practices. We're going to start with thoracic breathing, basically expanding the ribcage outwards, expanding the lungs. This way they build capacity because, you know, when you have chronic illnesses like asthma, you really struggle with lung capacity. All right. Now we're going to inhale, drawing the navel towards the spine. Imagine if you were working out or you were under stress, this is how you would breathe, yeah? But please remember, after the practice, don't continue to breathe like this. You have to return back to your abdominal breathing, okay? Inhale, expanding the rib cage. And exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. So you're basically on the inhale, it's like you're tucking your tummy in or drawing your navel towards the spine, yeah? Inhale. And exhale. Now on the next one, try to see if you can hold your breath inside for 3 seconds. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. Hold, empty lungs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. And now, to close our practice, we're going to do some clavicular breathing. It's basically filling the rib cage and then drawing the clavicle upward or the collarbone so that you can feel the air all the way to the throat. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Empty lungs. 3, 2, 1. Final one. Inhale. Exhale. So as you've noticed, this kind of breathing takes a lot of energy. It's good for building lung capacity, but then it's not a healthy way of breathing because it takes a lot of energy. It's too much work for the lungs. So once you're done, please return back to your normal breathing, which is the abdominal breathing. Air goes into the belly and out, okay? I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comment section what your experience has been with this. Otherwise, thank you so much for practicing with me. I wish for you good health and happiness. Namaste.